Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Lee revealed her inner Nozawa power. She unleashed on Poppy while Finn laid down the law with Luna. He sided with his woman. As he revealed, he wanted his son transferred back to captivity. Poppy was agitated to see her family. She assumed they were on good terms again. Lee couldn't stay to see Poppy, but for a different reason. Her family took advantage of her son. When Poppy arrived, she told Lee that Luna was no longer in jail. She had no idea where she was. Lee confessed that she knew about Luna's whereabouts. Finn told her that Luna was at Bill's since he was Luna's father. Poppy had some explaining to do, but it wouldn't help her. Lee was just getting started. She dived at Poppy's neck and strangled her. Will she strangle her own family to death? Is this family full of villains? They're keeping a lot of secrets, and we'd love to know further about them. Meanwhile, Finn played hardball with his son. His woman, Steffi, induced him that Luna demanded to head back to captivity. He allowed. It would be stylish for everyone. After all, he didn't have important of a fight with the Foresters there. He could be doing this to assuage his woman. Luna prayed Finn to help her out, but he wasn't willing. She advised him that she could die if she ended up back in captivity. But Finn just goggled at her. Will Finn lament locking up his son? Commodity tells us that Luna's crying face will be bedded in his brain. Deputy Chief Bradley Baker arrived at the scene. He was ready to arrest Luna with an awaiting police officer, but also he entered a mysterious phone call. Luna had been pardoned. Who's this mysterious person who pardoned her, and why? What will this mean for Finn's relationship with Steffi? Back at Il Giardino, Deacon questioned Sheila's fellowship with Poppy. He doesn't understand why Sheila would support Poppy since her son is a killer. Did Deacon forget that he married the supervillain of Los Angeles? Sheila admitted that she empathizes with Poppy. She knows what it's like not to have a relationship with her children. Sheila's ties to Poppy and Luna will continue to destroy her marriage to Deacon. Baker called to the manse, Luna getting a phenomenon and Lee going on the attack. It was Luna and Bill against the world as the Foresters band together and demanded she got back to captivity. The further Steffi, Ridge, and Taylor pushed, the further hysterical Luna came. Effects took quite a turn when Finn eventually spoke up. Yes, he's her pater. But, he's also Steffi's hubby. And, he wasted no time reminding his son of her crimes. She killed 2 men and abducted and nearly boggled the woman he loves. That's not commodity he can simply forgive and forget. The right thing to do is to go back to captivity and serve her judgment. Steffi also seized her phone and called up Baker. Baker seized his canine and headed straight over to Bone Bill's manse. By the time Baker arrived, everyone was on the same runner about what demanded to be. Unfortunately, Baker's hands were tied. He no sooner cuffed Luna than he got an astounding call. Not only was Luna going to be allowed to stay with Bill, but she wouldn't need that ankle examiner presently. Luna has been pardoned. Over at Il Giardino, Sheila and Deacon wagged about the Nozawa ladies. Just imagine being in Poppy's shoes with a son like Luna. Oh, the humanity. They wondered what Lee's textbook was about and why Poppy left so fast and supposed it was grand that the sisters were eventually getting along despite it all. Cleric opened up about his passions towards Luna. That youthful woman took his stylish friend and his new friend down from him, and it's upset him so much he can't indeed look at Poppy. Moreover, there's commodity about her that he doesn't trust. Oh, if they only knew. Poppy got to the office and incontinently put on her friendliest persona. She was all grins and sun and indeed invited Lee to lunch on the weekend and told her how important she admires her. Family is everything, Poppy said. Yes, to Lee too. Poppy also started whining about not being suitable to find Luna and wondering if she was okay, or indeed alive. Lee slided a boo on her face and told her each about where Luna is living. She's at Bill's house. Oh, and she's seen her daddy formerly. You know, her real father, Finn. Poppy was stupefied silent. Lee called out all Poppy's terrible and disgusting jest. Her medicine use, her arbitrary men, luring her teenage whoreson, and getting pregnant. How dare she? Poppy made the wild mistake of claiming Finn wanted it just as important as she did, and Lee went absolutely ballistic. She stormed across the room, unleashed her fury, seized Poppy by the throat, and strangled her. Poppy gets rejected by Il Giardino's headmaster. Meanwhile, Lee gets the shock of her life when she learns Finn's surprising secret. In the meantime, Steffi means business. Poppy was agitated to see Sheila and Deacon at Il Giardino. She wanted more Pinot Grigio. Deacon refused to serve her since her son boggled two of his co-workers. Poppy shouldn't be responsible for the pain that her son caused. But she also had news to partake. Poppy revealed to Deacon what she had formerly told Sheila: she had no idea where her son was. Luna had been released from captivity. Cleric was surprised to learn that Sheila formerly knew about this. She told him that she didn't want to beget him any farther pain. We're starting to see the cracks form in their marriage. By the way, who was that mysterious woman who was eyeing Deacon? Lee walked into Finn's office. She noticed that Commodity was on his mind. That's when he said that he'd Commodity important to tell her. Finn confessed to sleeping with Poppy when he was just 18 times old. Understandably, Lee was shaken up over this disclosure. She was ready to kill her family for taking advantage of her son. But stay, there's more. Finn wanted to partake Commodity that's been killing him. If only he knew about it 20 times agone. Finn told Lee that Tom couldn't be Luna's father because he was. She was shocked to learn this astounding news. Lee had an analogous response to how Steffi was still at the Spencer estate. She hovered to shoot Luna back to captivity. Bill couldn't do anything since he was caught red-handed. Steffi also picked up her phone and telephoned the police. But also she got a call from her parents. They wanted to know how she was doing. Steffi informed them that she was Bill's, where Luna was being held under house arrest. Taylor and Ridge snappily contended there. They wanted to cover their son. Ridge wanted to know why Bill broke Luna out of jail. He revealed that they partake analogous traumatic springtime. Taylor told him that wasn't a reason to get someone out of jail. Toward the end of the occasion, Finn showed up to the party. He was shocked to find the Forresters attacking Luna, who was in gashes by this point. She asked for her father to cover her. She prayed Finn not to let her go back behind bars. What will Finn do next? Will he allow Luna to be free? Or will he allow the Forresters to carry through with their charge? Check out the action on BNB Daily on CBS and Paramount. Luna soliciting for mercy, Bill explaining himself, and Finn letting his mama in on all the drama. Over at the office, Finn replayed Sheila's visit and her commentary on the unfrangible parent-child dynamic. He also texted Steffi, who didn't answer. Shortly later, Lee came in to get an alternate opinion on a case. Finn, knowing it was time to fess up, told his mama everything. All of it. How he and Poppy were alone a lot and how they got close and how it led to a night that changed everything. Lee was shocked. But that was nothing compared to his coming stunner. Finn also dove into the verity of Luna's maternity. After Tom was ruled out, and Jack wasn't the father, Finn took his own test. Poppy prevaricated to him about the gestation. He is Luna's father. Lee nearly fell piecemeal. She jumped incontinently to denial until Finn verified he was the bone. Who took the test and it's true. He has a son and that son is also his kinsman. Oh, but that's still not the worst of it. Finn also dropped the third lemon. Luna isn't in captivity. She's under house arrest at Bill's house. And, adding to that, Steffi's there right now defying them both. Lee transferred Finn to go be with his woman. While she texted her family and summoned Poppy to the office. As for Poppy, she was at Il Giardino agitating Luna's crimes with Sheila and Deacon as anticipated. Cleric wasn't exactly forgiving, Luna did kill his musketeers. But, Sheila understood. Poppy will ever love her child. The big question on their minds was where was her son, anyway? Luna being MIA was rattling them all. Poppy also got Lee's textbook and took off to see her at the office. Meanwhile, Ridge and Taylor were snuggling on the settee, talking about all the changes in their lives and Steffi's life. Oh, how effects keep taking a turn for their son. Can't she ever catch a break? No. Obviously not. Steffi formally again pledged to shoot Luna back to captivity. She blustered, she raged, and also she got a call from her pater, who she instantly told everything to. That was enough to get Ridge and Taylor off the settee and into the auto. They stormed right into the manse and Ridge unleashed on Bone Bill and demanded an explanation. Bill's only excuse? He and Luna had terrible springtime and have a lot in common. He feels for her. By the time Finn showed up, Luna was hysterical and soliciting for an alternate chance. She indeed called Finn pater, as she was soliciting for Steffi to not call the Bobbies.